Day Culinarians. Today I'm going to show you how to make hollandaise sauce. Okay. On your Moodle site, you should be able to get the print out the hollandaise sauce recipe that's on there. That's the recipe we're going to be following today. Basically, I got the recipe from your book, and I downsized it so we can have it a 3-yolk hollandaise sauce for today. So starting off, you can see how I have my station set up here. Mise en place as far as equipment and food items. These are the items you're going to need. Over here, I have a cake pan. What I did was I took the cake pan and then I wet a cloth. I'm going to set the cloth here, fold it inside the cake pan. And I'm going to use that in a little bit when I do my hollandaise sauce. Also, I have my poached eggs Benedict here. If you go back and look at the video on how to make your poached eggs, go ahead and make your poached eggs with your water, a little bit of vinegar in there, poach your eggs, toast your English muffin, heat up your Canadian bacon, have that sitting right here. And then what you're going to do is the water that you use to poach your eggs, you're going to use the same water for water bath to cook your egg yolks when you make your hollandaise sauce. So for your hollandaise sauce, you're going to need cayenne pepper, some white wine, some salt. You're going to need 3 eggs. You're going to need a lemon, fresh lemon, a spoon, a whisk. Now with the lemon, what we're going to do is we're going to roll the lemon. We're rolling it to break up the membranes in the lemon. So when we go to juice it, it makes it a lot easier to juice. So on your recipe card, it states you need about 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice in here to get my 1.5 teaspoons, which is about half a lemon. Okay? We're going to put it in the side container because we might not need all that lemon. You know, we're using fresh lemon here, so sometimes you get the lemons in, it can be really strong in flavor. Sometimes it can be really light in flavor. We don't want to dump all that lemon juice in right away because if we do that, that hollandaise sauce might be too lemony. So we got our juice right there. We got all of our mise en place. On the butter, I got some clarified butter here. I'm going to put that right to the side. I'm going to take my eggs. I'm going to break my eggs. I'm going to save the egg whites. Just going to separate . Remember, crack it on a flat surface. Just run the egg yolk right through your fingers. I'm saving the egg whites here because we can use them later on in baking class if we were going to make a angel food cake or something like that. Save the egg whites. Got the egg white saved there. I got my clarified butter here. When you go to make hollandaise sauce, the key thing is to make sure you have all your mise en place together, because once you start making the sauce, you don't want to stop. So when I start making my sauce, I'm going to start, I'm not going to stop until the sauce is made. It's one of the key things about making hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce is one of the hardest sauces to make. But if you can accomplish making hollandaise sauce, you can do any kind of sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wine. So you want to start out with a little bit of acid in with your egg yolks. So I got my egg yolks in here, my acid from the wine. If you don't want to use alcohol, for some reason you don't want to use alcohol in your cooking, alleviate that wine and put water in there, but to compensate for the acid, put a little bit, just a little bit now, of the lemon juice in there. Now compensate for your acid. So I got that mixed up. I got my hollandaise sauce ready to go. Double check, make sure I have all my stuff. I got my water going. I've got my egg yolks here. I got my clarified butter. So I'm going to start. Once I start whisking this and it starts cooking, as soon as you see it change color, as soon as it starts cooking, pull it off right away and start adding your butter to it. So I'm going to start out by whisking. Keep it going, don't stop. Make sure you whisk everything. And you can see it's starting to change. It's going to froth up and change. So I'm going to pull it off. And then I'm going to slowly add the butter to it. When I add the butter to it, I'm dropping the butter on the rim of the bowl. Don't put the butter exactly right into the yolks, because it could break, it could separate on you. So I'm just slowly dropping or drizzling the butter on the side of the bowl. Now in the recipe it calls between 8 and 10 ounces. That depends on how much protein is in the egg yolk. It will determine how much butter you want to put in here. So right now I got a 2-ounce ladle. I got 4 ounces of butter going in here. I'm just slowly drizzling it on the side. So that gives me 4 ounces of butter in there. I'm going to put one more in here. This makes 6 ounces of butter. Notice how I'm not stopping. Nice, gentle whisking. Don't whisk too slow. If you whisk too slow, you're just pushing the stuff around, and it won't emulsify. It won't bind together on you. So I got my 6 ounces of butter in there. I'm going to take my lemon juice. Just put a splash of lemon juice in there. I'm going to take a little bit of salt. Now when I go to add my salt, notice how I'm forcing the salt away from my product. I'm going to put the salt in there. I'm going to take a little bit of cayenne. You never want to take your seasoning and just throw it in there. Because if something happened and the lid came off, you end up with too much in there, and that's not very good. So I just put a little splash of cayenne in there, keep whisking it. I'm going to give it a little taste. Could definitely use some lemon juice here. Another taste. Seasoning's pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit more butter in here. So this will bring it up to 8 ounces of butter I'm putting in here. That should be perfect. So I finished whisking butter in there. So it's good. Get a final taste. Oh, it's good hollandaise sauce. It's really good hollandaise sauce. I'm going to take my eggs Benedict that I cooked, take a little bit of sauce, just put that right over the top there. Right over the top. Made a little bit of a mess. I'm going to take a towel and just clean that up. So now I have the perfect eggs Benedict. Okay? Thank you very much. Good luck.